Good morning and welcome to Copa Tanga, day 2 of the Spanish beach festival, the Catalan beaches, just outside of Barcelona, Castelldefels. Day 1 was dreamy and wonderful, and albeit a few clouds that hovered all day, nothing but drizzle, a little bit of gray skies, but a beautiful day for ultimate. And today, with the sun shining, we're hoping for more and better ultimate. And we're kicking things off with all that potential. We're at the top of some Swiss draws now. And we have got ESP women. Yes, that's right. España female matching team taking on Bright Future, which is a team from the Czech Republic. Couple friends with them, but Czech Masters team, some terrible monkeys, some fui, a lot of current and ex-national team players. So we should get a good game here. Excited for it all. My name is Stefan Rapazzo. I'll be bringing you the action as I've been doing all weekend long, all day yesterday, and more today. Hi there, I'm looking up. I got my hat on today. Somebody told me that my head looked red yesterday and I should put some sunscreen on. There's Felix's head there, even though it says Stefan Rapazzo as both commentators today. Felix is doing the shoot, and we are ready for all the action. I got my hair done this morning. Julia Mas, one of the organizers and a great player for Sharks, but this weekend with UFA, is giving me the nice full head plait. I guess you call it a French braid or something. You know, we're really getting into the Copa Tanga spirit. I hope you are too. It's wake up time. Everybody's just getting up, just getting going. Music is loud today. I'll tell you that right now. Well, we are just about to get started. The first game of the morning. These women have switched flipped their discs and flipped their kits. And I'm just checking in on our audio here. It is good. But I had two windows open and they weren't perfectly lined up. I was like, we got an echo here, but we don't. You hear me loud and clear. You must be so excited about that. Great futures on the line, ready. España women, not ready. And still waiting. Looks like it's going to be Spain women pulling. And here's the first pull. Sent from Spain women in red to Bright Future in white. Spain come out in a forced middle and just completed before the sand is a Bright Future. Chisel forward. And this is not a forced middle. This is straight up zone. Testing their sand zones out on the Bright Future. Gets it to the far sideline. In front, they're finding their spaces. And they just dump it up the middle. Bright Future done a good job of navigating this one thus far. They're right on the doorstep. Popped one in. Still not in. Or is it? No is the answer. Dump. A little bit of bump on the mark. And fires in for the goal. 1-0 the score. Czech women on the board first. Bright Future. Sag and pull up and in the hands of the Spanish women. Flung to the far sideline. Then big leading throw. Needed a layout, but just that far in front. Couldn't even bid. And first turnover of the game is the first break chance for Bright Future. Deep shot goes, but not enough on it. Patino goes for the blind, flailing arm defense, which we saw work yesterday in the last game of the day. Patino sends around and did really good to get around that mark because the mark separated, the buffer moved off and really made it difficult. Had to be really around, and it was. It's first thing in the morning. Everybody's just trickling in into the stream, onto the pitches. But if you're there, give us a like. Let us know who you're watching with, where you're watching at, all these good things. Keep us in the loop. You know what I mean? Big win last night in the Copa del Rey. It was really nice to be in Barcelona during such a big game and for them to have got a big win. It was a great game. If you missed it, spoiler alert, Barcelona win on extra time, like just at the expiration of extra time, a cracking goal. It was a wild game. So I think there's even more vibes in the air now for Copa Tanga after a big hometown football win. And disc is in play. A pop over the shoulder. Now a big backhand. Will it have it? No. The defensive pressure is phenomenal. Lila goes and takes it away. Great bid by the number 73 shirt. Fires inside, two hands. Now to the outside, and the big shot goes on the money. Centered and dumped. Good work by the Spanish to keep that disc moving. High, nice take off an awkward leap. And bookends for the 73 shirt, the block and the goal. And the zone is back on for the Spanish as the Czechs try to navigate low and knock it away with the right hand. Backhand, led and smacks down. Czechs staying behind the disc. Spaniards counting throws before they melt, and they have into a match defense. And a mishandle in the middle, and it'll be Spain on the pickup. Navasa. The sisters connect. That's Cristina to Carolina, and then into the backfield. Two are there. Navasa looks to middle. Finds the Murcielagos jersey with the 27 on it, and back to center. Navasa. I must say, I really like the number 12 España short skirt, the skirts that Navasa is sporting. Having a chat with Visser for style, but I also like the play made there. As we get into the point here, just working out some technicals. Spanish women moving it around. Inside shot to Benedicto. Oh, and the layout bid in front prevents the completion. Bright Future on the pickup. In the dump space. Out in front on a gainer. Nice hands. Now to the far side, but that one was not perfectly calibrated. And that one now with Bright Future. The look to the end zone, hung up. Benedicto stays in front and knocks it away. Few turnovers in a row now. And back into play. Oh, goodness. A very unforced error. Just got spat out of the hands there. And Scuba too far in front for the connection. No. Benedicto comes to the outside. Now Benedicto again. Into the dump space. And this is more their style that they're trying to work with. Back to Benedicto. To the number 8 shirt. Led again. Centered and shot. Beautiful strike for a goal. Tried to cut off the lane, but could not beat the receiver to the disc. There's another look. And Bright Future moving it around. And lost possession. Short field. Into the dump space. Five meters out. There's a look at a strike, but not taken. Then dumped towards the near sideline. And staying in the backfield. There's a strike, and it is in. And the Spaniards back on the board 4-1 now. Pressing hard against the Bright Future. Bright future. All the way to the midfield already. Trying to navigate the Spanish zone that has bested them thus far this game. But this time they've moved it right to the doorstep. Can they open in? And yes, they can. They found the required seam and put the second point on the board. And picked up by Navasa. Centered. And now Carolina Navasa. Around the horn they go. Straight back. Navasa busts up the line and easily shoves the little backhand to her sister, Cristina, to Carolina, the Navasa sisters, getting the job done for España women. Get lots of action today, as we will every day. Up next, you're going to get a top-of-the-table clash in the mixed division, and that means your favorite international superstars will grace the screen once again. Bling, seeing if they are as good as they think against UFA, who will really push the boundaries against. So that's coming up next. After that, in the open division, Sexxxpensive will grace our screens one more time against Solaris Open. So that sounds like you got the next 4 hours of your day sorted. Or 2.5 hours, sorry. But we got you at least for 4. More like 8. Action will only be getting better and better and better as the day goes on. I can see UFA are starting to appear on the sidelines already. Nira having a throw, one of the TDs of the wonderful CFC. And her teammate, but maybe not compatriot, because there's a couple of Spaniards and Islander Spaniards playing with this Portuguese team, trying to stop the bling. In the middle. Dump shovel. Popped it over. Finds the corner. Hits for a layout. 3-6. Nice score for the bright future Czechs. And the pole lands for España women. Gainer up the far line. Looking to get the middle. Well defended, but goes for the dump, and then the big swing to Patiño. Back again, sideline to sideline. Ooh, the middle found. There it is. That's what they needed, but that is not what they needed. And now Bright Future will get a chance. Oh, and the gainer had a big back out of it, so there was potential, but no eyes on it. Now, some space. Patiño with the finishing throw. And Spain take half. 7-3. Short halftime. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back with more action after this.
Oh my goodness. That is unbelievable. And bring it to Mick and Mick for it.
That was absolutely incredible.
Here we go.
This year, London Invite is bigger than ever, with 8 teams in the Open Division, 8 teams in the Women's Division, and for the first time, a full 8-team Mixed Division.
With 5 World Games teams, USA, Canada, Australia, Germany, France.
As well as the Tokai Super Team, it's sure to be the ultimate showcase of the best in the world.
More teams, more streams, more stars, more ultimate.
More excitement.
You're not going to want to miss London Invite 2025.
And the pole's in the air. Spain with a nice lead. And receive the disc. Dump and swing. Oh, but the swing too far. High stall count from the sideline. Gets rid of it and slips through the hands. Sent deep, knocked away. And sent to the middle. Jump back, navigating this zone. Tiki-taka, and then the shot to open it up, and that is a zinger. In for the goal, 9-3 the score. And Bright Future have got their hands full taking on España women. And that one sent and missed. Walked back to the line by Navasa. And fired. Nice hands to take it down now. Carolina. Navasa sends deep, floats, and lands not quite in. Takes the dump. And offhand to Navasa, and the CUS shirt for the goal. And charging ahead are the Spanish women, 10-3. And with the disc is the bright future. Up line, connects into the dump space. And swung to the side. Leading throw gets a big backhand, and Benedicto stays in front, gets up and knocks it away. Bo Kittredge checking in this morning, making sure he's got his opticals on properly, ready for his next game. And the Spanish women pushing ever onwards towards that end zone. And I like that little fake. I like that disc fake with the offhand, just swinging it behind. And in for the goal. Nice flopping layout into the sand. And that makes it 11-3.
We think it's 11-3. Hello.
Bright future. I think España missed the last goal. I think it should be 11-3. We're pretty sure. We followed carefully. And scoreboard adjusted, 11-3 on the field. Ours was correct. High release backhand, and all sorts of defenders step into that one. Patiño, central. Back to Patiño. Gives the backhand. And recentered. Good movement by the Spanish attack. And Patiño is open for the 12th goal of the game. So it is Spain women with another break. And of course, I've mentioned that there's Swiss draw, today's top of Swiss draw. Women's division is an 8-team entire round robin. So this is part of the round robin, no Swiss draw included. We're taking a timeout here as the Czech women have. We'll be back with more action after these kind words.
Brothers, my brothers all three up there.
Yeah.
They're all in college now. If I go on that side,
Yeah?
here, I'm gonna come and celebrate to the camera for a score.
We are Hive Ultimate, a group of players and coaches from all over the world working together to progress the next generation of Ultimate strategy. We've helped top teams win world championships and new teams introduce the sport in a fun and inclusive way. Search for Hive Ultimate on YouTube to learn more about our cutting edge strategies and to see analysis of world-class teams. To find out what Hive can do for your team, head over to our Patreon page where you can gain access to our exclusive drills and session plans and to join our worldwide community of coaches. Get ahead of the curve with Hive Ultimate.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
"12-3, Spanish women in a commanding position to start day 2 of Copa Tanga. It's Bright Future who took the timeout and would like to extend this game as much as they can, using that timeout before they lose that timeout. There's a look at the tough times we're dealing with here in Castelldefels. You know, it's really tough seeing that sunshine shimmer off the sea, being meters from a beautiful shoreline and having some world-class ultimate right in front of us. It's tough. It's real tough. Bright future. How bright is it? Well, we'll see. It's a brief future if they cannot score this goal here. And Spanish women playing match defense. It's a nice escape throw there. Backhand, high release. Pushed over and led too far, and Spain can end it here. Underneath, quickly straight back to the number 55 shirt. Up line as open as can be. Stays in bounds. High release and high catch is what I meant to say there, but that makes it 13. That is a game. The Spanish women put the foot down and take it to Bright Future with a Sunday morning win here at Copa Tanga, Castelldefels. And that's another one in the book. We have more action all weekend long, as we mentioned, so don't you go anywhere. Stay locked onto your screen for ULTI.TV's action of Copa Tanga. I'm Stefan Rapazzo. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, Ultimate.
ULTI.TV.